What's up, guys? This is Juan with Full Send with the Trailer Parts Outlet here at NATDA in Nashville. And I got Johnathan with me from Maxx-D, and I'm going to let him introduce yourself.
Well, yeah, I'm Johnathan from Maxx-D Trailers, and we're glad to be here in Nashville.
Yeah. And so is this your first year here or to the show, or have you been to the previous shows here?
We've been coming since 2016. Of course, we had 2020.
Yeah, that was.
We didn't have a show that year.
I don't even think that year exists, but we're just going to all just exclude that year from our lives. But yeah.
Right.
But no, I will say that y'all's color scheme and some of y'all's car haulers that y'all have, I love it. I've seen one where it was I think it was a paint to match to this Ford. It was like a burgundy red or something. It was like awesome. But no, how's the show been going for y'all?
Man, it's been going really well. We're glad to be here this year, connecting with dealers, and we've had a good turnout this year. I think it's been going really well.
Yeah. Now, this year, compared to last year, I think the showroom expanded because my feet are killing me from all the walking. I think there's been a lot of more traction and a lot of more dealers are coming out because I think they were still kind of hesitant with 2021 with the pandemic getting over and just with everybody trying to erase 2020 from their minds. But now this year has been great. So what's it take, Maxx-D, to get here? Like what's behind the scene for y'all to set up to decide what trailers y'all are bringing? What are y'all going to be displaying? Even the color of the trailers, because that plays, all those small details plays a role into everything because It's all about catching the person's attention with the color or the specific details.
Yeah, for sure. And what I would say, Juan, the key thing is we have a vision for where we're going, and we have a focus, whether it be quarterly or an annual focus that we have as a company, and we say, these products are going to be the ones that we need to push.
Yeah.
These are the products that are going to help us serve our customers best. And that guides, that's the first step for us. Now, as far as the colors, the scheme goes, we have brand guidelines that we function inside of, to really keep everything having the same feel.
Yeah.
And Maxx-D needs to be an experience for our customers, and they need to see something and right away recognize this is Maxx-D, and when you have a strong brand, which is what we're working towards, is to build a strong brand, then you are recognizable right at the outset.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a feel that you catch. It's hard to miss.
Yeah.
And there's other companies that have done really well with that. Like, for instance, when you see black and yellow, what do you think?
Big Tex.
Big Tex, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, they've done a great job at branding,
Yeah, it's all in a mind game. It's all, like I was saying earlier, it's the colors of the trailers or the colors you bring, it instills in your brain of when you see it outside, oh, that's Maxx-D.
Right, and that's really what we're shooting for with what we do with our booth and with what we do in general as far as marketing goes.
Okay, so with Maxx-D, big show, everybody always tries to top it off with something new. So what is y'all's next thing to conquer in the future? Like, what is the one thing that y'all's customer base can look forward to that, hey, this is going to be the game changer in the market, whether it's dump trailers, car haulers, equipment trailers, or, what's that look like?
I would say one of the bigger things we got going on right now at Maxx-D is our engineered flatbed lineup. So we're working on engineered beam goosenecks, starting out with our 40K, which you probably saw. We got a 40K engineered beam in our booth. That's going to be the big thing. Hot shotters, they want to haul a lot of weight. They don't want a deadhead with a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So it's just a no-brainer to get into the engineered beam market. And the key thing with that is our production facility. We have a massive production facility. We're going to be doubling in size over the next couple of years.
Okay.
And that's going to enable us to have the capacity and the line set up.
And are y'all going to do that there and y'all plant there? Because y'all are in Sumner, right?
Yes, we're down in Trailer Town, Texas there.
Oh, yeah.
Sumner.
Yeah,
and,
let me tell you, that's a drive from Madisonville. I went down there to display some of our 8Ks, true 8Ks that I had that we built, and That is a long haul. It's only 3 hours, but man, a lot of curvy roads. But it's anywhere you turn your head over there between Mount Pleasant and Sumner, it's trailer, 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 trailer,
Yep.
trailer. So yeah, it's like Trailer Row, Trailer Central, Trailer Capital over there. But no, yeah, and so what is the feedback you're getting from your customers? Like, what are they wanting to see? Like, what is that one issue? Like, hey, if we were to do this, or like hot shot drivers, like you said, they want to be able to deadhead less and have more towing capacity. Like, do you see that with dump trailers too? Like, do you have specific things that customers are wanting to see?
Probably the highest demand of any unit we have is the 2-car drop and load. So we have the drop and load
Yeah.
airbag car hauler, which has been a massive hit.
Yeah, that sucker's
And
nice.
The key thing with that is, you get a super smooth ride with the airbag suspension. You get an impressive 7-degree loading angle to load low cars, and it's push button. It's just you lift it up with a push of a button, you drop it with a push of a button. No ramps to mess with, and it looks cool too. Great ride.
No, it is sweet. And I think that's the one that I was talking about earlier that I thought it was paint to match with the guy's truck, and it was just awesome because he loaded his, I think he had a show car, a Mustang, and he just drove it on it with ease and without no issues. What do you think about Nashville? Like, your experience here, this show has how the bars, Broadway, it's been crazy. It did any crazy things?
Yeah, as far as Nashville goes, it's quite a place. It's got a lot of stuff going on. I personally am not into the bar scene. I'm more of a give me a book and a coffee shop sort of guy. But it's definitely got a scene. There's a lot going on. It's a lively
busy
place to be, busy.
Yes.
It seems like as far as everybody else, it's quite a popular choice. But
no,
as far as
most
for me
definitely.
personally, I do much better in a calmer environment. I like to bring energy, but not
most
not
definitely.
for I don't get drunk. I don't do things like that. And generally, as a company at Maxx-D, we don't do partying and getting drunk. We may have a drink or two, some of us, but we're on a mission here. You know what I'm saying? And as a company, we're on a mission to help blue collar people, who we call blue collar haulers, get their work done more easily and more efficiently, and help them provide for their families and build something great. And so we're not letting anything distract us from that mission. If other people want to come here and get hammered and have a good time, that's on them. But for us, we're on a mission here. We're going to have a good time with our dealers. We had an axe throwing event at Bad Axe here in Nashville.
Okay, that seems
I don't know
like
if you've ever been there, but
no.
We had a competition and we gave away a free freight,
40-foot trailer.
No.
Ooh,
Free
sign me
freight
up.
on a load of trailers. So
And that's
whichever
big.
dealer,
that's
we
huge.
had a guy. Rumor had it there was a guy from Alaska that we signed up recently that was going to show up to that, and he showed up later. He showed up the next day, so we missed him. But that freight bill would have been $22,000.
Yeah, and
we
for those who y'all don't, that my excitement in my face is because I'm in operations, so I know the logistics cost, and that there is big because, like he said, to Alaska's, what you say, $22,000?
Yeah.
It's huge, and then that's to Alaska, which is a good distance. But even within Texas or Oklahoma, Arkansas, you're still looking at it from $8,000 to $10,000, $12,000, and that's for the consumer or for the dealer. That's a lot because if it's coming out of his pocket, he has to hide that somewhere to recoup that into the trailer bill. So that there that's just a blessing for somebody because it'll help somebody.
Yeah, for sure.
So
We had a guy out of Nebraska, a dealer of ours out of Nebraska that won it that night. So it was really good. We enjoyed it. We had a good time with our dealers. We're all about connecting with them. That's really the mission of NATDA for us, is to make connections with people.
Network,
and
build
we're in
that
it for the long
relationship.
haul. You know, it's not about making a quick buck. It's about building a movement. It's about accomplishing something.
Yeah.
Finishing our mission, and leaving this world a better place, building better communities, and that's really where we're going.
Making a footprint.
Yeah, we're in it for the impact, and to do that, we got to build and sell a lot of trailers to make the impact we want to have.
So for those who are interested in, looking into a Maxx-D trailers, they can go to y'all's website. Can they buy direct from y'all, or would they have to go to a dealer?
No, we only sell through our distributors, so it's dealers only.
And then, if I'm correct, y'all have a link there that basically you put your zip code in, and it brings up to your.
It'll find you your nearest dealer. Right.
So that's great. And one thing that I'm gonna hit real quick before we go is, so the biggest thing right now at the show is Dexter buying out Textrail. I know y'all use Lippert axles.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all did a lot of business with Textrail, or if y'all got everything from Lippert LCI, but what are your thoughts on that? How does that possibly impact y'all's movement into moving forward? Does that affect anything with y'all, or?
Well, looking at the market and the whole industry and economy in America over the last several decades, maybe even a century, we've seen this monopolies pop up, right? And I'm not trying to call out names here, but we've had Walmart, right? Walmart came up, it started out as this great thing, and now suddenly it was this all-encompassing monster where you pretty much, there was a season in America where you buy almost everything from Walmart, right? And now we have that, we've had it in the automaking industry, right?
Yeah.
We got Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, GM, Toyota's come in, We've had a few big brands, and there's not so many. Like right now, the trailer industry is kind of like that too. We've got a whole bunch of little brands. There's still room for the little guy to get started. Like we're seeing in this show especially, you're seeing all these new guys popping up out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
And it's great to see that there's so much opportunity within our industry, and I'm a champion of that.
There's plenty of fish in the water, and there's no need to get rowdy or messy with it, because there's opportunity for everybody.
Yeah, but what we see is within that there is this conglomerating effect happening, right? And you see ATW bought up a whole bunch of stuff, and we have these conglomerations forming. Nove's been buying up a lot of stuff, and now we have Dexter doing this. And what I'm going to say to that is, I'm not worried about it. Honestly, at the end of the day, the people and the companies that do what they do with heart and with a true purpose and mission in mind and put heart into what they do, those are the ones that are going to be winning the day at the end of it all.
Exactly.
So honestly, I'm not too concerned about it. We have our mission at Maxx-D Trailers. We know what we're setting out to accomplish, and we're going to do what we can to accomplish that mission and not get sidetracked by what the competition's doing. The competition's gonna affect us in one way or another. Prices go up, prices go down for certain companies. There's certain advantageous relationships that play there.
I tell my customers, and I've mentioned in several of my podcasts, you can have great pricing, great quality, or great service. To get all three is very difficult.
Right.
But to me personally, I'd rather pay for great service and great quality than worry about the price, because if the service is there and the quality of the item is there, that's all that matters. Yeah, you're going to pay more, but you get what you pay for.
Yeah, and the key thing with that is you've got to love your customers.
Exactly.
And if you are in it just for a quick buck, the experience for your customer is going to be different. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the key thing is you got to love your customers. And at Maxx-D, we have you'd say our ideal customer is the blue-collar hauler, somebody that moves stuff to make a living, whether it be a skid steer for their mulching company, whether it be a dumpster rental company with our roll-offs, whether it be a guy running a hotshot business with one of our flatbeds, or running a car hauling business with one of our tilts, whatever it may be, construction companies with our dump trailers. These guys are our heroes, and we love them.
They make the world go round.
They make the world go round, and the reason we have buildings and houses and beautiful yards and roads and food to eat and all this stuff is because these guys are out there working hard, getting stuff done, feeding their families, building their own companies, working for themselves. And that's what freedom is all about. And
Yeah.
we want to see more of that happening. We want to see more freedom in this country. Right now, things are tending towards socialism in our country, and we're all out fighting that. We want
Yeah.
to see more personal responsibility, and we want to champion these blue-collar haulers that we call them in their work, in building something great, building great communities, building great companies, building great families. That's what we want to see more of in our country, and that's our mission, is to
Yeah.
equip these guys, these blue-collar haulers, to do what they do and do what they do best, and to do it more easily, more efficiently, and more safely. And that's why we manufacture trailers. We build trailers for the working man. We want to champion them and help them get more work done, because that's what's moving our country
Yeah.
forward. That's what's making our country great.
Awesome. Well, guys, we're going to wrap it up. And again, Johnathan, appreciate you for jumping on with me.
For sure.
And if y'all want some more information on Maxx-D, we'll put a link to their website. And they'll be able to find dealers that sell their trailers. And again, they have an awesome product line of trailers. And again, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the show.
You bet. Hey, thanks, guys.
No
Thanks
problem.
for having us.
Yes, sir.